Okay, so I have to take a moment, and yeah, I'm looking in the viewfinder at myself because I'm that vain. I have to take a moment and shout out my very good friend Kailee Wesley here. I'm gonna link her down below and above. She did an eye look like this, similar on her Instagram with the Juvia's Place palette. I think it was the Magic Mini. Correct me down below if I'm wrong, dear. But it was chef's kisses. So I recreated it using Subculture and the Kaleidos Electro Turquoise palette, and I just love it. You're probably going to be seeing this look a lot. It's not two colors that I would have paired together, so definitely just have to shout out her genius, okay? Okay. Hey guys, thanks for coming back to check out another video. If I don't quit slumping, I'm gonna have bad posture. Anyway, so today's video, I thought it would be fun if we took a look at my singles eyeshadow palette. Now this video was suggested by Jessie when I did my eyeshadow palette collection video. Oh my goodness, my brain is not working, not enough coffee. But so I thought it was such a good idea. Sorry, this is reflective. I thought it was such a fun, interesting idea, and it would give you guys like a good look, like a more in-depth look at this. So I do have other like magnetic Z palettes in my collection, but this one, now not all the shades in here, and I won't do the shades that aren't like true singles, but this is mostly just true singles, like that you could buy from whoever. It's mostly ColourPop. So what I want to do is we will just swatch them, talk about them, go from there. It'll just be a fun little video, right? Right. Okay. So the first one in the palette is called the Big Three from ColourPop. And if it will pick up, it looks like this. It is like a white with like a blue-green shift to it. It's very pretty. I like it. I know some people use it as a topper. I've just used it the few times that I have as like my inner corner highlight. I'm trying to get better about doing inner corner. So this next shade right here is Liar Liar. It is a very light pink color, like so, and I will go right below it. I really love Liar Liar, especially paired with like some brown and like coppery tones. I think it's very, very pretty. The next one, also from ColourPop, is Tickled. So this one is probably the only ColourPop shade that I am not like thrilled with, and I've discussed it with Laura multiple times. I think we've both come to the decision that Tickled is not like a standard lid shade. It's more of a topper shade, and I haven't yet used it as a topper shade, but I need to. It is, I don't know how well it picks up on camera, but Tickled is like a darker version of Liar Liar, but Liar Liar does have like a little bit more of that peachy pinkness undertone to it. So, but definitely would recommend Liar Liar over Tickled. So then we're gonna skip a few shades. So the next one that we have in here is also from ColourPop. It's called Ringer. So it's right here. This one is just like a good, kind of like champagne-y color. I really like it. It's right here. They're all, you can see I have a type, don't I? But yeah, it's almost kind of like a taupey champagne color, if that makes sense. I really do enjoy that one. And then the next one that we have would be Snake Eyes, which I believe is a duochrome. It's one of those shades that everybody and their brother raves about that, to be quite honest, it's not my favorite. It's not a bad shade. It's like a pink, gray, purpley taupe shade. I do really like it, but out of the ones that I have, it's not my favorite, so I don't understand why it's so hyped, if that makes sense. And then the last one on this row is Mr. Sandman, which I also think is a duochrome of theirs, if I'm not mistaken. I think Snake Eyes is just a shimmer or metallic, but here is Mr. Sandman. It's like a purple that has like a blue shift to it. It's actually very pretty. I want to pull that one out more. It's just so dark that I think I'll be more drawn to it in like the fall and winter months. Okay, so then up here, this top one is Party Favors, or Party Favor, but it's like this great, just true light peach color. So there it is, Party Favor. Very pretty. It's really appropriate for this time of year, and I haven't pulled it out yet. I have to sneeze. I know y'all are not going to believe me because I cut it out of the video, but I sneezed 6 times in a row. Okay, so we were talking about party favors. I think I showed it to you, but just in case, this is so far the ColourPop collection. Okay, the next one is our first matte shade from them, which is called Koi. It's like this kind of burnt orange color. It's really pretty. I like their shimmer shades more than their matte shades. It's not that their matte shades are bad. This would actually make a really pretty like 2 and done look, wouldn't it? But their matte shades aren't bad. It's just, if I'm gonna buy singles, I'm the kind of person, I'm just more attracted to like shimmers and glitters and duochromes. And like every palette comes with matte shades, so, and I feel like matte shades are more repetitive than shimmer shades, so skip the next 2 because they're not ColourPop. This one is Thank You Next, this like really hot pink looking one in the pan. It's really pretty. Again, it's I think it's a duochrome because it's like pink. Hopefully you can see it on camera. It does have like a gold orange kind of shift to it. It's really pretty. How many times can I say it's really pretty? A lot more. Okay, then the next one is this like minty blue looking one, Heavenly. I love this shade. Now I will say it looks a lot like the Super Shock Shadow Special Delivery. So if you have that, and I don't see why you would need this, but I love Heavenly because I feel like when you're looking at it here, it's definitely more of that like icy kind of blue shade. But if you pair it, like depending on what you pair it with, like I've worn this as my lid shade with like a not mint lavender, a mint green like pastel shade in my crease. And so it made it pull more of that like minty color. So, and then when I did my, oh, what palette was it? Oh, I duped the Meant to Be palette forever and a day ago. And when I swatched Heavenly next to all those other green type shades, it also pulled more minty. So it's a really interesting shade. Next we have a glitter shade. This is Island Hopping. Now, glitter shades are just really messy. They don't swatch well, but I will just show it to you on the finger. It's like a white base with like these blue and purple like little holographic pieces, if that shows up. But I don't think I'm going to be buying like any more of their pressed glitters. They're kind of messy in the pan, if that makes sense. Like you barely put your finger in there and then there's just a lot of disruption. Okay, so the next one after Island Hopping is Carrot Cake right here. This really pretty like yellow shade, if I could find the camera. You know, it's always a struggle here, isn't it? It's like a yellow green, or like a chartreuse, I guess. I could see this being really pretty in the fall time with like some oranges and browns. Okay, then the next one is Baby Lights right here. And I can't remember, I think it's this one, Baby Lights, that is not any, like I can't find it for sale on their website anymore. I think Carrot Cake is still available. But Baby Lights, honestly, it's like, once we swatch Tea Garden next, you'll see. To me, Baby Lights right here is the love child of Carrot Cake and Tea Garden. So here is Tea Garden, which I think this one might honestly be my favorite out of all of the ones that I have from them. It's not a straight on dupe, but it does give me electric vibes from Subculture. So hopefully you can see it's like yellow green, but I feel like if you paired it, if you mixed this and this, you would get this. Like it's really pretty, this whole little trio. Do you need all 3 of them? No. And the one thing I will say I hate about ColourPop is that I feel like they're not like they're trying to be shady and misleading, but their pictures online are just never like, I feel like they're never what you actually get in person. So this next one is Glass Bowl, which again, like Snake Eyes, I think this is one that everyone raves about, and it's a pretty shade. But again, like I think Tea Garden is much prettier, and I never hear as much people talk about it. So Glass Bowl, it's another duochrome. It's like a light, it's like a lighter blue with like a purple shift. It kind of looks like, you know when you're at the gas station and like the gasoline spills out and it's like the little oil slick on the water? That's kind of like what Glass Bowl reminds me of. Okay, and then we have one more glitter in here. This is Hungry Ghost from ColourPop. All of these have been from ColourPop, in case I haven't been saying it. This is like, again, it's a white base, but the glitters in here have like a, like they lean more like yellow, blue, and red. So it's kind of, it's an interesting color. I do like it, but I don't use the glitters as much as I should since I did pay for them. And see, like you can see how it's falling out, like just a lot of fallout with them. This next one is, oh, I skipped one. I skipped some matte yellow. So the matte yellow from them is Take Flight right here, and it's just a great standard matte yellow. And then the next one in the row that we were doing is Paper Tiger, which is like a mustard yellow brown. So here are those two. So again, this one is Take Flight and this one is Paper Tiger. Really pretty fall shades. And then that is it for all of the ColourPop shades in here. So then if we are following it, then this shade right here is from Tarte. It is one of their metallic eyeshadows in the shade Clueless. So I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of a crumbly shade. It's a really pretty like bronze pink shade though. Like, hopefully you can see it there. It's really gorgeous, but it came to me like broken, and I've had to repress it several times. It continues to just like crumble, so I'm not like the biggest fan of that. And then the one underneath it is from Essence. It's the shade 01 Zinc About You. These Essence like melted chrome shadows feel so very interesting. Like I can't really explain it. And this is like the, what is all this? Oh my goodness, clean yourself off. Okay, here's the Essence one. The swatches are hard, you guys. Let's try this again. Let's just do it right here. Here's that Essence one, okay? It's a really pretty like icy purple shade. I absolutely love it. I need to get more use out of it. So all the ones that we skipped, like this, and this are depotted from a Violet Voss palette. This is a Franken shade of Cyborg and Denim, and this is a Franken, this is a Franken, and that's it. That should cover, oh yeah, this one's from Violet Voss too, from a different palette that's no longer available. So I don't see the point in like swatching things that you can't get your hands on. I wanted to swatch things that you could actually get. So ColourPop, Tarte, and Essence are what make this up of things that you could actually get. And then I did just want to quickly mention to you guys that, so ColourPop shadows, their mattes and their shimmer like eyeshadows and duochromes, those are $4.50 a piece, and so they each weigh 1.5 grams, so you're paying $3 per gram if you get those. ColourPop's glitter shades are $5 a piece, and they're actually 1.05 grams, so you're paying $4.76 per gram. With Tarte, their metallic eyeshadows are $14. Now I did see online this morning when I was looking at prices that they're on sale for $6 right now, and it is July 8th when I'm filming this. You'll see it tomorrow, so maybe they're still on sale if you're interested. But at the $14 price point, they contain 2 grams of product, so you're paying $7 per gram. And then with the Essence ones, when you first look at them, like the Tarte one is expensive, $14, but the Essence one is actually more expensive than the ColourPop. It's $4.99. However, it is also 2 grams of product, so you're only paying $2.50 a gram. So the Essence ones end up being like a lot better of a deal. The Essence ones though, as far as I know, there's only like 6 or 7 shades. Now obviously ColourPop has a vast like variety, so, but yeah, that's it. That's our swatches, if you can see them. I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I thought it was fun. It's a really interesting color story too, don't you think, if you could see it? But that's it. I will just catch you guys in the next one, and I hope you're having a good day, and that's it.